In the next video, we're going to talk about how to use PLR for video. PLR stands for Private Label Rights. And if you haven't heard of that before, then just give me a minute and I'll explain. Now, the idea here is that we want to get you working smart versus working hard. And in the beginning, if this is all brand new to you, and I'm assuming it is since you're watching an introduction to video course, um, any piece of leverage you can get along the way to help you save time is going to be your friend. And working smart involves using tools that already exist online to make your life and your job easier. Private label rights, PLR stands for private label rights, but what it is rebrandable, editable content that you can buy from other writers and other companies and you get a license or a usage right to publish that content in your own work, in your own products, on your blogs, depending on what the license says you can do. Now, here's the great thing. If you're going after a stress management keyword like we showed in the previous video, you can go to Google and search for stress management PLR articles. And in a relatively short period of time, in some cases you can even add the word free on your Google search, almost instantly you can have content that you're allowed to use and basically borrow or slash steal. Steal isn't the best word to use, but that's essentially what you're able to do here is take that content and make it your own. Rather than writing an entire stress management article yourself, someone's already done the work from you or for you. And what we're going to do is take that content and turn it into our own unique piece of video content. And since you're not doing the writing, you're going to save a whole heck of a lot of time here. So that is really the power of starting with PLR. Again, some people may suggest you do your own videos in the beginning. We're trying to give you the fastest start here. So here's how a typical scenario would work. You could go and find a stress management article on Google, whether you have to pay a few dollars for it or you get it free. Do your searching, you'll see what you can come up with. A lot of the time you can get some pretty decent low-cost articles. So here's one on stress management therapy. And then all we would do is take sections of the article that we want to speak to or we want to showcase in a video, and we copy the text and paste it into OpenOffice slide presentations. Now, if you want to see the step-by-step on how to do this, please refer to the beginner's guide, as we have screenshots that show you literally how to do each and every piece. But this is an overview. And then all you do is just like you're creating PowerPoint, and you could do this with PowerPoint if you wanted, or if you're on the Mac, you could use Keynote, and you just make a slide, and for each set of text you want to speak about, you paste it into your slide. And you do that over and over again until you have a slideshow that looks something like this. And then at some point in the slideshow, preferably at the beginning and at the end, or at the very least at the end, you could put some kind of call to action. Like, if you want to learn more about dealing with stress, then go to my website. And this is where the marketing comes in. So you haven't really marketed anything until this point, but when this becomes a video, which we're going to show you in the next lesson, now you've got something that literally acts as a commercial for your business, for your website. And you did this in a very short period of time because the content was already done for you, and all you did was create a unique piece of video content. And that video, as we'll explain, will be titled based on those keywords you're going after. So it's all going to fit together very nicely, and you can be able to do this, be up and running with something like this in a matter of half a day. So we'll see you in the next video where we can break down this process even further.